Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. It does said. Yes. They don't use their mouth, they confess the error when APC they create during presidential election. Yes, na APC national chairman when APC name na Senator Abdullahi Adamu. Na he come out now they confess say he agree, admit say the incident when be say it happened for February 25th, 2023 presidential election. He agree say Guru dey inside, which is not clear at all. All right, the title of this one say I admit say February 25th elections say not dey perfect. This one na issue when it be say APC chairman when he name na Adamu carry come outside even as we talk right now. As we don't talk before, something will happen to these people when they be saying now they will use their mouth, they confess their sin to Nigerians and the whole world entirely. Yes. Our people already talk and say now foul mouth na in it they announce where in sleep. All right, before we go on to do small reading from inside this very one, we'll quickly clear this very issue. A lot of people already come for our comment section. They tell us, say, may we show them the video. Not be every write-up, not be in-get video. Now, the reason why basically they bring the title of the news so that you yourself will feel go to any blog to search on yourself to read the full details. Right? Okay, may we do small reading, then we'll conclude together for the comment session. And as we put our hand deep for inside this matter, the come make us understand, say, Senator Abdullahi, when he be the national chairman of All Progressive Congress, APC, he don't come outside to agree, say the February 25th election, when it be the presidential election, say wuru mago, he did for inside. And still on top of the matter, the contour say Adamu, when he be the national chairman of All Progressive Congress, he reviewed this very word on Monday evening, while he be saying they deliver his own speech for waiting they call Parley of APC National Working Committee, with also Amebola Tinubu when he be the president-elect and Kassim Shettima when he be the vice presidential-elect and equally elect members of the National Assembly. And the thought say this closed-door meeting is start at about 2:50 p.m. and this meeting take place for the place when they call State House Banquet Hall for Abuja. And as we put our hand deep again, the contour say this Adamuso when he be the national chairman, as they speak for this very event, he also congratulates all the elected political office holders as he insists, say these people they deserve the joy of victory after EBC they don't win the February 25th election for this 2023. And as we put our hand deep again, the contour say Adamu, when he be the national chairman, so he thought say he they very happy to make sure say he congratulates all the distinguished men and women when he be say the elects for different office. And he salutes each and every one of them. And he all prayer not pass be say, may God help them to become the new team of Nigeria from May 29th, when it be said they will swear for each and every one of them for this very year. The burden of our national unity, peace, and development make sure say it rests upon their very shoulder as a theme. And for us to conclude this matter, it can say it is very fair and also honorable to agree, say the February 25th election, say it not be perfect at all. And our own vision not be to go out to conduct perfect elections. Because for the world history, no instances when it be say perfect election ever happen. Like every other democratic nations, we set out to conduct free, fair, and credible elections. This one now waiting we do. From the result of February 25th, 2023 general elections, when it be said they are now so far by electoral umpire, when it be said they're still known as INEC, the APC win the presidency. And it is very clear, and the majority for both chambers of the National Assembly. All right, my great and wonderful people, this one are the message when we receive right now from the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, when we say that they call APC, when in name na Abdullahi Adamu, when it come aside to say he agree, say this very presidential election of February 25th, 2023, it not dey fair at all, it not dey credible, but all the same, they don't win, they don't win. All right. Now, before we leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, we not really get much to talk. Thank God, say, they themselves don't they use their mouths to confess the open sin when they say they sin against Nigerians. Now, I believe, say, all this write-up day before even the Federal High Court of Nigeria or the APC Court, where it be say, this Labour Party and also the PDP go do their appeal. And apart from the evidences when it be say they don't get, I still believe say this one is still part of the evidence. Now the reason why it be say we they tried to pass this very news across to each and every one of us. I will leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, even as I leave you to watch this other video. We'll come back for more.
Now, the president, the chairman of the INEC came up and said there was an hitch, some hitch, that disrupted the electronic transfer of results. An hitch in a digital system? Absolutely shambolic and laughable. I thought, if I was not an engineer, I probably would buy into it. And I said to myself, I want to forgive him because Prof is an expert in history. And he went to the best schools in this country. University of Ahmadu Bello, and then went to Oxford and Cambridge. What else would you want? If he was working for a private company with on the D-Day and the H-hour, the system you are presenting to the stakeholders and the shareholders, he would have been fired. The worst part of it, because I've asked this question before, who is the man in charge of the IT? We have now discovered that he was, first of all, a commissioner in Lagos State, commissioner of science and technology. His name is Femi Odubi. He is the man in charge of the IT of INEC. How did he become commissioner in Lagos? Who put him there? And then who put him in the INEC? Now, if Prof. Yakubu had concluded that there was some hitch, why is that man still there? Look, we are toying with the future of this country. We are toying with the future of our own children. Somebody was there on the D-Day and the H-hour. In the military, he would have been executed for such misbehavior. And now, you want to re-inspect the divas. The same man. You haven't told us what were these hitches, what created them, what caused them, and he's still sitting down there. It is not the prof that should be fired. If the chairman cannot fire that fellow, then the chairman and himself, the government must fire both of them.
Okay, Chief Judge, let me bring in another aspect. I don't mean to cut you there, but your facts and the name, so you have your facts, and I'm quite sure INEC and the authorities, you must be able to also pass on that very vital information to them so that they can act on that. But quickly here, the elections are upon us here, especially. Let's talk about your home state, Lagos State. Tell us the optics with Gbadebo Road's, Vivor's governorship bid in Lagos. Is it safe for us to say GRV is your anointed candidate?
I have only one vote. I am not an emperor. I'm not God. And I'm not a soothsayer. I don't look at crystal balls. But when you see a wind of change blowing in a positive direction, one lesson I learned once I joined the Navy is don't swim against the tide. I have said it before that the best thing we can do, what are the differences with the political parties? Are there ideological differences? And I said it, remove the facade, of the parties. Bring out the individuals, their personalities. Check them one by one. Who can be trusted? Who has the depth of intelligence, educational background, proper home bringing? Who has performed in his private enterprises to be governor?
I'm afraid we're out of time. But Nigerians are watching all over the world, and they are worried because you had said should Bola Tinubu win the election, you were going to leave us. Are you leaving the country?
On course.
If Bola Tinubu wins this election in fact, you are just still saying it. We are doubting now. With all the figures and the ups and downs that are going on, is it defined? We told you that the man who is in charge of the IT was the fellow who worked under his government in Lagos. And that's the man who has pronounced that there was an itch, some ditch in the computer.
Right.
The man is still sitting down there. Let's wake up in this country, for God's sake.
All right, my great and wonderful people, that one about the judge for you, and also still on the issue of waiting we don't reach from the beginning from the national chairman of APC, when he also equally agree, say the election when APC it take place for February 25th, say not be good one at all. But only thing when it be say yes, they give them joy, not pass. Be say they don't win, they don't win. All right, now you don't see, but they just don't also come outside. Still, they bring out the other person from the INEC position when it be say he also agree to the say facts, say problem day for the election of 2023 presidential election when it be say that they declare Ahmed Bola Tinubu as the winner of the presidential seats. Now, wetin be the final say now when it be say yes, it will finally make the whole conclusion of the matter. Ahmed Bola Tinubu will continue to be president of this nation after all this opened error when it be say it did before every Nigerians and the whole world. This one are the question when it be say yes, it did for the mouth of every Nigerians, and we see the wait for the response and the answer to all these ones. Or you leave your own for us on the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And before we say final goodbye, I want to quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time when we say to stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you, and equally, the way when we say to the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg, do justice to this very one. Equally help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters anywhere when we say we day all around the world. Because we believe I want to say information, not power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.